In this video, I'm going to cover how to start your floor plan by importing a DWG file. So this method is ideal when you have another floor plan created in another CAD software that you want to use as your base in SketchUp. So by importing the DWG file, you can trace over it and create your accurate 3D model. Now I have included a DWG file for you in the downloads folder. So please download it if you haven't already and place it in your ID SketchUp School folder in Module 4. Okay, so I have opened up a blank SketchUp file. Now to import the DWG, I'm going to go to File, Import, and I'm going to search for that file. I'm going to go to Module 4, and it is just this house plan here. So before I completely import, I'm going to go to the options and just check that everything I want is correct in here. So I'm going to tick off import materials. I don't need that. I just need the lines. You could preserve the drawing origin if you would like, and you can scale it to the correct units. I'm just going to leave it as it is, but depending on where you are getting your file from, you might have to play around with this. So I'm just going to hit OK and click import. So what happens is this is the import results. I don't typically pay much attention to this, but you are able to take a look at how many lines and layers and whatnot are in here. So I'm just going to hit close, and that CAD file has dropped in at its closest point to the axis. Something to keep in mind is that it's bringing its layers in with it. So if I go to the tags, what you'll see is that all of those layers are actually here. So when I'm modeling in my future items, I like to name my things a bit differently, whether that is in capital letters or typing in a 00 underscore to the start of it so that my layers come to the top. That's just a little trick from me. Next, you would check that it has come in correctly. So have a look around, make sure the lines are looking right, make sure everything is on that you want to see. You can also check the dimensions and scale it as required, like we have learned in the previous lesson for importing an image using the tape measure tool to scale the entire model. So what you'll notice is that it has come in as a group. So you could double click into this and all of these lines are separate. However, I highly recommend drawing over the top of this CAD file. And the reason I say that is we don't know how this CAD file was drawn. There could be lines that are off on a wrong axis. They could be at an angle. This one looks pretty good because I created it. However, when working with other people's drawings, sometimes there are mistakes. So in my opinion, you should start fresh with your clean model or you may run into some issues down the road.